Not because I got fucking convicted of one, because I got charged. And they're like the owner of this place is like real like stickler for that type of shit. I was like, that's bullshit. For real. Like my money's still good right. So I was like, and the thing was that place was fucking $450 cheaper a month for the same size apartment. So I went and told them, okay, well I want to downgrade to this thing for a little bit cheaper. And so they're like, okay, well you missed your deadline, so you have to re-give another security deposit. Well, so I was like, that's fucked up. Like, you can transfer my security deposit. And so she's like, no, because you didn't say you were going to renew your lease and transfer, that you got to re-sign a new lease.
Okay, so we signed a new lease, but you still have money coming back from the security deposit.
Right. So I was like, so just transfer my shit anyway. Like, that's not the way. Whatever. They gave me this whole spiel about things. So basically, at the end of the day, I had $6,000 locked up in that place for fucking 3 months.
I would have went in there and said, listen, give me a list of everybody you have in here right now that's coming up. The end of the lease is in a month. I would have called every one of them, can I take over your lease?
Well, yeah.
If you know how many people want out of
for
there?
3 months.
Can I take over your lease? And then all you do is take over their lease, you're paying what they pay, and then they're going to give you a $25.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I asked her about the subletting thing, and they're like, you can't, like, I can't remember what they didn't say over there. But
that's the only reason I'm in there is because Glenn, the guy I was staying with, he had a buddy that wanted out. His lease wasn't up for 6 months, but he was moving. I was like, yo, I'll take over his lease. Went in there, signed paperwork, showed him proof of income, done. Signed his lease. When the 6 months was up, they were like, oh, your rent's going to go up, and it went up like $25. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand. Like, it's like when I showed them my income, and they ran a credit check, I was like, how do I have to give at the beginning in the first place?
I have no security. I have no security.
How do I have to give a $3,000 security deposit? That makes no fucking sense.
I have no security deposit. No, I didn't pay first class security.
Well, because you took over somebody's lease.
I took over their lease. They got their security deposit. They didn't ask me for another one when I renewed.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like when I went in there and applied or whatever, I was like, tell me how with me having like, which averages around like 800 credit score, averages around that. And what I make a year, which is easily 3 or 4 times the monthly rent a month. How do I have to give that fucking much money as a security deposit?
You gotta argue that shit too. I argue everything.
And then also on top of that, which to add insult to injury, I'm moving out of that place this year. Like when my lease is up, I'm moving in. So my boy at work has a place. His grandparents have like a townhouse or whatever, 2 bedroom, 2 bath for $1,000. Which I want to sign a lease. I want to put his security deposit down. I can go straight 1 month. So I go in to tell him that I'm not going to renew my lease or whatever.
They're trying to give you all these deals.
And she's like, "Oh, well, you missed your 60-day thing to tell us." And I was like, "What do you mean? I signed a year lease."
Yeah.
So if I sign a year lease, my shit is up at the end of October.
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, you signed an 11-month lease."
Let me see the paperwork.
And that's what I'm saying. Like they put a thing on my door.
They're hurting right now, bro.
They put like a little. They hung like a little thing on my door with like the paperwork in July, saying that your lease is up at the end of October, or not the end of October, at the end of September. You need to let us know if you want to renew your lease. And I was like, this is a mistake.
Yeah.
Like I moved in on November 1st, and I signed a 12-month lease. So I didn't think to go in and talk to him. And I went in there last weekend to tell him that I was canceling my lease or whatever, or not renewing. And she's like, yeah, you missed your deadline.
You gotta fight that, bro.
I was like, yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Don't let people walk all over you.
No, I don't. But like,
I own. Every time they tell me, so when that was renewing, they were like, "Oh, it's gonna go up to 1,400." I was like, "I bet it's not." And they go, "Oh, I own 3 properties. I can kick a tenant out and move out. You guys gotta refill this place." I was like, "You guys can either have me here for the price I'm paying, or not." They were, okay, we can go to 12. It was 12.25. We can go to 12.50. I was like, that's fine. I'll do 12.50. But y'all ain't gonna bully me into shit. I can leave right now.
the thing is, like,
then my roommate fucked me over. Like we went there last week. I walk in, so I have the full place furnished, right? I have 3 other properties furnished, so I wasn't gonna buy other furniture. I just rented a bunch of furniture, and then my roommate moved in. He said, "Oh, me and my girl have a whole warehouse full of furniture. We'll furnish the place." So I got rid of all my furniture. They furnished it. She did a real nice job. Fucking shit looked dope. And then all of a sudden, like this whole COVID shit happened, and I come home and I'm like, "Where the fuck's the furniture?" She's like, "Well, I had to sell it to make rent." I was like, "You could fucking tell me this shit, because I gave away my shit because you guys had furniture. Now I gotta go get more fucking furniture." I was like, "Fuck, I don't even live here."
You're trying to make an impression, huh? Well, I hope you like out fine.
I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
Mom's in the kitchen. Remember?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why, like,
they still say it, so that when I moved in, actually, when I took over the old dude's lease, they never switched FBL to my name. So like every month I was like, "Where's my FBL bill?" I'm looking at FBL, or like, "Oh, there's another tenant in there." Thinking, so for 4 months they were charging him. My pad was never off. I called him. I was like, "Yo, you got to take it out of your name so I can get it in my name." He never fucking responded. I didn't really know the dude. And then apparently it wasn't, the bill never went to him. It went to the fucking office. So the office was paying. Like, "Yo, it's $400 for electric." I was like, "I don't owe you shit."
oh, so what he did was he cut off his
He just
electric,
cut it off.
and then
But
tell him
FBL
about.
still had it. Yeah, FBL still had it.
Because when you, the thing is that those places, when you cut your electricity off, it just goes right back to the
goes back to the
apartment
apartment. Yeah,
complex.
so they would get my
Because
bill.
they don't ever turn the lights
And
off
they
on those
didn't-
places.
And they didn't tell me anything. I'm just like, "That's on you guys. Fuck, I had the money. I'm not paying you now." I go back and forth with Yolanda, whatever her name is.
I think she's hot.
I was like, "I don't give a fuck what you guys do. Bet you can't kick me out. Bet I'm not paying it."
We conversed as you date my mom's. You just
So you actually sign a lease or
Yeah,
anything
I'm
around
gonna
place?
leave- I'm gonna leave by myself right now.
Trying to do it the right way. Too late for that, isn't it, kid? That's supposed to be.
So what, the vaulted ceilings upstairs have like a
So
little
it's got
loft
vaulted
apartment?
ceilings, the whole thing. If you look up, like it's 15 foot, 16.
So I'm saying, when you walk up the stairs on the
So
side,
you walk,
right?
No, you walk. No, you go. You open your door just like you would any door. You go upstairs. It's just stairs. There's a closet here. You go upstairs, and then it opens up to this big living room and kitchen with like 15-foot ceilings. And there's another round of stairs that go up into a large loft area. And then you have the same setup as everybody else. If you walk up the stairs, you take a right. There's a bedroom and a bedroom, a central bath, which normally goes to the master. I didn't take that bedroom because I'm not trying to have people up in my bathroom, so I took the other bedroom, which is actually bigger and a bigger
Would you like to
bathroom.
own a piece of a regional sports network? It is an asset that has a chance to be worth $500
I don't
million.
have a builder, so.
I mean, those places aren't bad.
Yeah, no, well, dude, there's places that are like brand new.
Well, I'm saying,
my
like,
boy just moved in for $1350. Got a 2-bedroom, all 15-foot ceiling, granite, open countertop, open
That-
floor. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, for the price that we pay at that place or whatever, I was like, you would think that you would have some nice countertops like granite or some bullshit like that, and you think you'd have like stainless steel appliances and stuff like that.
no, they don't. They haven't upgraded that place that they said they had.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Faux wood floor and a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Like when you go in and you get these fucking shaker cabinets and like that. My homeboy's got fucking soft close drawers and shit. And he's paying $13.
Sorry about not coming.
I'll probably,
Yeah, my
I'll probably
place is
cut this lease out way before it's
My place is not finding what it is for me.
Not for a 1-bedroom, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, I thought I was like,
At least I got 2 bedrooms.
I thought I was like being decent, like downgraded or whatever, but it ended up being about the same whatever.
Yeah, because once they hit you with all the fees and all this garbage.
And then I couldn't keep my
bullshit.
boat there, which is another thing, so I had to rent a garage.
Oh, see, I got it.
I had to rent a garage, I couldn't keep my boat in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With no
Dude, no, so the,
another $125 a
what pissed
month.
me off is they fucking. I got my car towed from there twice. Because you get home when I was working at Skybar, I'm getting home 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
I've never seen them tow a car from that place
There's
once.
no parking spot, and I come out and my car's gone because you can't park on the side. So I go to the office every time. I'm like, listen, I pay rent. It's not my fault. You motherfuckers over fucking get whatever you need. There's no parking spot for me. Pay for my fucking tow.
There's no guest parking. When people have guests there, there's
I'm
no
not- I don't give a fuck about guests.
Well, I'm
I'm
saying
a-
there's no
I'm a
design.
renter, so-
There's no assigned parking for guests,
Yeah.
so they can park in whatever spot they want.
Right. But I'm saying there's nothing, and I'm not parking 18 buildings away, so I'm gonna park in the grass. And they told my shit twice, and it was like $325. I was like, you guys can pay that shit. And went back and forth. I got a head of the CEO of the company, Bridge Credit, whatever the fuck it was. I was like, I'm not paying this shit. Get my fucking car out. And then got his car towed once or twice too. Man. I don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah, my garage fucking didn't work for like someone on my garage or whatever, and if I like it wouldn't open or whatever.
Yeah.
So it just started going up and then come right back down the shaft, whatever. So I called him and told him about it, and fucking they sent some guy out to look at it, and he got like, of course, it like went up and down or whatever. So then like the next weekend I came home, and I fucking tried to open it or whatever, and the same shit happened. Well, so I called him. They had some guy come out, and he's like, he looked at it, and he's like, this is really not my thing. We'll have the guy come on Monday to look at it or whatever.
I can check your garage door. I think garage door.
So the guy,
It's a relay from the.
well, so the guy came and fucking looked at it or whatever on Monday, and then I never heard anything about it ever again. So every week I'd go there and try to open my shit, whatever. So we let.
So from your remote?
No, from the keypad or whatever.
Dude, I can fix that today.
Well, so we left it unlocked to where I could lift it up and at least get my boat out or whatever.
Yeah.
But so like I was like, this is bullshit or whatever. I told him that I shouldn't have to do that if I'm paying this for it. So it went on for like maybe like a month and a half, and then I called him and I was like, I'm just calling in to check in and see what the deal is on like getting my garage door fixed, because like I shouldn't have to lift it open.
Right.
I should be able to whatever. So she goes to the thing and she's like, we don't ever see like a work order created for this thing. I was like, 100% there is one. Like you can ask that girl, you can ask the one lady, Yolanda or whatever, because 100% I talked to her, and then you can ask the other whatever that works at the front office. So they go through it and they call me back and they're like, okay, we got these guys coming out in the next couple of days. They're going to look at it and get you right where. Well, it took like another week and a half or whatever. So they called me. So they call me back, and she's like, okay, because of all this bullshit, I'm going to wash 2 months of your garage bill, and I'm going to wash 2 months of your water charges and all the other shit.
So you gotta understand. So I get that point from a business aspect. Is they got like what 3 or 4 people in their office and how many fucking units? Property management, bro, is not a fucking joke. That shit is hard. And it is not easy. It is stressful because you got people coming in every day complaining about a washer, complaining about a dryer, complaining about.
That's my buddy does back home.
Yeah, that shit's not easy. So, but if I put in a work order, I expect the work order to be completed. You guys got on-site people who live there for free to be able to do this shit. They better get their asses out.
You guys have maintenance guys that are supposed to come there and fix all that bullshit.
Yeah, they live there for free. They have 24-hour maintenance people live there. That's what they get. That's why they do it. They have a free place to live, and they are on call to fix anything and everything that needs fixed. And that's
which granted, a couple of times I've put in a fucking request like work orders and shit like that. They've been pretty quick. I'll give them that for that shit. But at the same time, like the thing with my garage, it's like
just make sure. I don't know how long you live there, but AC filters are free. Go to the office and give you a new one. You're not gonna go pay for that shit.
I'd rather go fucking get a good one from Walmart that's gonna last. You know.
Well, you gotta change them every month per their code anyway. So.
I didn't change mine for like the first 6 months. At that place you guys are at.
That shit is black.
But then I pulled it out the other week and I was like, what the fuck? I went to Walmart and bought like a good one, like a 3M for like $4 or whatever.
Yeah, that's not. It's not expensive, but it's just like I didn't.
But then you have to change. You have to like change your own light bulbs and all that bullshit. I was like, that should be y'all shit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm paying for your rent.
That's why they have probably. And then they build these fucking little dumbass dog parks. I'm like, what the fuck is this? A fucking fighting ring for a dog? But it is what it is, you know. They're old, man. They were building that shit when I was a freshman in high school. So.
Really?
That bitch is old.
Yeah, you think that for what it is, like if you're gonna call it luxury waterfront apartments.
First of all, the fucking fountains and the fucking interest don't even work anymore. Like, come on, guys.
You call it luxury waterfront apartments, waterfront. Then, like I said, you should have like there should be granite or some shit like some real fucking stone countertops. Right. And you should have fucking.
Dude, you can even do faux stone in there. That's fucking parquet bullshit. There.
And you should have fucking stainless steel appliances in every one of those things.
I remember the first place I moved into out of college. I think I told her it was Sienna, Vista Lakes, right across from Hodges University. and it was just a 1-bedroom. It was like 780 square feet. And I went in there. I was like, "Fuck this nonsense." I just moved out of a 5-bedroom house from college, and I was like, I was making money. I don't even know why I got in this place.